Malaysia's industrial production index grew 3.9% in February year-on-year, a sixth straight month of expansion driven by growth in manufacturing. While Malaysia is expected to sustain steady recovery, Economist Professor Dr Geoffrey Williams warns of continued uncertainty due to knock-on effects from global developments such as the Ukraine crisis and the extended lockdown in China.
Manufacturers in Malaysia are very big exporters, and China is our biggest market, our biggest single market. So the impact of the zero COVID policy in China, as we're seeing in terms of citywide lockdowns, tens of millions of people are being experiencing lockdowns in the way that we did during the worst periods of the MCO back in 2020 and yes, particularly during 2020. So they're experiencing that again in China. And some of the recent data suggests that as many as 25% of the population of China is involved one way or another in these lockdowns. It's not just in single cities, it's in multiple cities, Shanghai, Beijing, and all of it. So there are multiple cities affected. Now, what this means is that economic activity in China is subdued, economic consumption, consumer spending in China is subdued, and then that has a knock-on effect to Malaysian companies that want to export into China.
On a month-on-month basis, Malaysia's industrial output fell 6.6% in February.
If we look, for example, at the Industrial Production Index and we compare that to recent data on the PMI, which is the Purchasing Managers Index, we can see that this data is actually quite soft. Although there is a rebound, we are not seeing the sustained rebound. And actually the data that we've seen recently on the IPI is actually relatively subdued. And the overall trend is down. Monthly, the trend was down, or monthly, the monthly change was down. And this is partly because we have this rebound due to inventories. And once you've restocked, then you have to sort of wait to sell it. And unfortunately, what we have seen completely, yes, in my view, some things which were completely unforecastable. For example, the conflict in the Ukraine in particular, and what's going on in China in terms of their zero COVID policies.